Have you ever stood in front of a mirror and quietly thought, why am I not taller? Or maybe you've compared yourself with others and felt like height is something you're missing in life? And let me ask you something even deeper. Do you think height is something you are born with and stuck with forever? Or is there still something you can do about how tall you look and feel? Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you might completely change how you understand your body, your posture, and even your confidence in daily life. Now let's get one thing out of the way first, very honestly. If you are above 18 or 20, your bones in most cases have already stopped growing in length. This happens because the growth plates in your bones naturally close after puberty. Once that happens, your bones cannot literally grow longer anymore. And I know, that might sound disappointing if you were hoping for a secret trick or a magical method. But here's the truth most people never properly understand. Even if your bones don't grow longer, your visible height is still not fully fixed. Yes, you heard that right. Your real-world height is not just about bone length, it's also about posture, spinal alignment, muscle strength, daily habits, and even how your body is compressed throughout the day. So before you feel discouraged, let me ask you something very important. Have you ever noticed that in the morning you feel a little taller, but by evening you feel slightly shorter? That is not your imagination. Your spine is made of bones called vertebrae, and between them are soft discs that act like cushions. During the day, gravity presses down on your spine. Sitting, standing, walking, even slouching all contribute to a small compression. By night, you are slightly shorter than in the morning. And after a good sleep, your spine decompresses again. This means your height is always shifting slightly depending on your body condition. Now imagine this. What if your daily posture is constantly making you lose your natural height without you even realizing it? Think about how you sit right now. Are your shoulders rounded forward? Is your neck leaning toward your phone or screen? Is your back slightly curved instead of straight? If yes, then here is something powerful to understand. You might not be short. You might just not be standing at your full natural height. Now let's go deeper into something most people ignore completely: posture. Posture is not just about standing straight for a few seconds. It is the way your body is trained to hold itself all day long. When you slouch regularly, your body slowly adapts to that position. Your muscles become weaker in the back and tighter in the front. Your chest becomes slightly closed. Your neck starts leaning forward. And over time, this creates a compressed look that can make you appear 1 to 2 inches shorter than your actual structural height. But here is the good news. Posture is not permanent. With awareness and consistency, you can retrain your body. Now think about this. Have you ever seen someone who is actually not very tall, but still looks tall, confident, and strong? And on the other hand, have you seen someone who is tall in height, but looks shorter because of poor posture? That difference is not bone. That difference is control. Now let's talk about your spine in a little more detail. Your spine has natural curves. These curves are healthy when balanced. But when you sit for long hours, especially hunched over devices, those curves can become exaggerated. This can create pressure that pulls your upper body forward and downward. And here's something very important. Your muscles are what hold your spine in place. If your back muscles, core muscles, and shoulder muscles are weak, your posture collapses. But if those muscles are strong, your body naturally lifts upward. This is why people who train their core and back often look taller and more upright. Not because their bones changed, but because their structure is better supported. Now let's talk about something simple but extremely powerful: walking. Most people don't realize this, but the way you walk affects how tall you appear. When you walk with your head down and shoulders slouched, your body compresses inward. But when you walk with your chest slightly open, shoulders back, and head aligned, your entire presence expands. Even strangers notice confidence before they notice anything else. Now let me ask you something. When you enter a room, do you feel like you are shrinking your presence without realizing it, or do you naturally stand like you belong there? Because height is not only physical, it is also psychological. Now let's move to something very practical you can actually do in daily life. Stretching. Now listen carefully. Stretching will not make your bones longer after 18, but what it can do is decompress your spine, release tight muscles, and help you regain your natural posture height. Simple hanging exercises, spinal stretches, and back extensions can help reduce compression caused by daily life. Even something as simple as standing tall and reaching your arms upward every morning can remind your body what alignment feels like. Now let's talk about something very underrated: hydration and sleep. Your spinal discs are made largely of water content. When you are dehydrated, they become slightly less flexible and more compressed. When you sleep properly and stay hydrated, they function better and help maintain your natural spacing. Now think about your lifestyle. Do you drink enough water every day? Do you sleep enough hours for your body to fully recover? Because if not, your posture might slowly suffer without you realizing it. Now here is something very real I want you to understand. There are many fake products, pills, and tricks online that claim to increase height after 18. Let me be very clear with you. No supplement, no powder, no magical exercise can reopen your growth plates once they are closed. But what can change everything is your posture, your strength, your awareness, and your habits. And here's the surprising part. When you fix these things properly, many people actually look noticeably taller in just a few weeks. Not because their bones changed, but because they finally started standing at their full potential. Now let's talk about confidence for a moment. Have you ever noticed that confident people always seem taller, even when they are not the tallest in the room? That's because confidence changes body language, and body language changes perception. When you are confident, your shoulders open up, your spine straightens, your head lifts naturally, and suddenly, you take up more space in the world. Now here is a question for you. Are you truly short, or have you just been shrinking yourself in small daily habits? Now let's bring everything together. You cannot change your bone length after a certain age. That is a biological fact. But you can change how your body uses that structure. You can improve posture. You can strengthen muscles. You can decompress your spine. You can fix habits that are making you look shorter than you are. And most importantly, you can change how you carry yourself in this world. Because real height is not just measured in inches, it is measured in presence. If you found this video helpful, if it made you rethink height, posture, and confidence in a new way, then take a moment to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we bring simple, real, and powerful truths like this that can actually change how you see yourself and your life.